This is Jeff with the Halcyon Masters, and we have a special video for you today. In this video, we will match up heroes in an epic lore-based tournament. With the help of Ivory Heart and the rest of the Halcyon Masters, we've seeded each hero in a single elimination 34-team bracket. The winner will be selected based off their story and perceived power from the Vainglory canon lore. Let's hit the intro. Our number 1 seeds are Adagio, Scarf, Celeste, and Baptiste. Before we can determine their opponents, we first need to get into the 8 vs 9 challenger bracket. The two matchups are Petal vs Flicker and Rona vs Ringo. The Rona and Ringo match was decided by technicality. Ringo drank too much the night before and failed to show up. Rona, the Berserker, moves on to our first round to face off against the Baby Dragon Scarf without contest. The Flicker and Petal match was more interesting. A sneak play from the Bleakos put Petal in an early defensive position. Petal's Munions showed heart and tracked the stealthy captain around the arena, but his fairies and superior intellect gained the upper hand over the younger and less experienced Miko's squad. The winner, Flicker, must now face Adagio in the next round. Without much rest, Flicker faced off against our number 1 seeded Adagio. With a quick burst of judgment, the Seraphim secured his victory. Spectators say he was seen after the match spelling out easy in Arcane Fire. The next match is between friends Blackfeather and Finn. The River Troll was the pre-game favorite because of his strength and desire to keep the fight close. Blackfeather, however, had a trick up his sleeve. When our referee started the game, Blackfeather released a cage full of butterflies. This distracted Finn, who loves nothing more than to catch the beautiful insects. Susie did her best to get Finn's attention, but after realizing it was useless, she joined in on the fun. Finn walked out of the arena, forfeiting the victory to Blackfeather. In an epic grudge match, Daisy returned as Alpha to confront Cruel. During their last encounter, Cruel ended Daisy's life and discarded her down a Halcyon well. She is back and stronger than ever. The unstoppable robot's new upgrades outclass Cruel's abilities, and she swiftly sliced the undead warrior in half, securing her position in the second round. The battle between Taka and Kestrel is hard to watch. Not because of a lack of action, because they spent most of their time invisible. In the end, Kestrel's trap and skill with a bow caught Taka while he unboxed a strike.
Don't step in that, I warned you.
Taka tried to escape, but a blind one-shot, one-kill moved Kestrel one step closer to the championship. Our second number 1 seed, Scarf, squares off against Rona. Overconfident from her victory against Ringo, the Berserker let her guard down after seeing Scarf's incredible cuteness. She must have a soft spot for the baby dragon, because we know the cute Demon Rapids didn't stand a chance. As Rona approached Scarf, he hit her with a Spitfire, then slowed her with his goop. Can't stand the heat? Get out of the tournament. In our second grudge match, Koshka and Saw meet once again. In their first meeting, Saw leveled an entire forest to eradicate the wild animal. In their second meeting, Koshka's speed and love of game allowed her to gain the upper hand and secure the win. Our next two matches are all about technology. Baron faces off against Arden, while Jewel is matched against Skye. Arden made some special modifications to his power armor, but it was Baron's modern and more expensive suit that packed the firepower. In a last-ditched effort, Arden threw down the gauntlet, but Baron just jumped over the top of the wall before hitting Arden with a pair of rockets. In match 2, Jewel is piloting the Mach 8002. This is one of the most advanced battle mechs in the world, and it towers over Skye's stripped-down exoskeleton. Jewel controlled the match with a well-placed Thunderstrike and masterful repositions with the Rocket Leap. Skye's battle awareness allowed her to exploit a weakness in the prototype's design. She repositioned with a Suri Strike, then unleashed a full barrage into the soft backside of the mech. The exploit disabled the mech, and Skye moves on to face her crush, Baron, in the second round. We continue with another fight between Celeste and Gwen. The match was swift, as Celeste's control over the stars propelled her into round 2 after a brutal supernova took out the squishy sharpshooter.
Does it burn?
The fight between Ozo and Glaive was a fan favorite. Ozo knows how to hype up the crowd and bring the home court advantage to any event. While Ozo was flying through the air, Glaive punted the monkey with his rocket axe and followed up with a twisted stroke.
Meow.
Glaive remains undefeated versus Carnies with a 2-0 record. Opponents Catherine and Idris draw strength from two very different sources. Catherine is battle-born with the power of the Halcyon flowing through her veins, while Idris is imbued with the power of the Churn. The match was close, but Catherine's skill in battle stunned Idris into submission and advanced her to the next round. Fortress and Grumpjaw battle in the four-footed fight. The odds were not in Grumpjaw's favor as Fortress brought his pack and attacked swiftly. Grumpjaw shocked the crowd as he swallowed the pack one by one. It was almost like Grumpjaw thought it was a hot dog eating contest. Still hungry, Grumpjaw moves on to round 2 after eating the competition for breakfast. Vox, wanting to be recognized as the best DJ, didn't quite have what it takes to party with the Shade. Baptiste passes on to the next round with terrifying ease. Our bossy paladin divinely intervenes in the match versus her brother. He had a hot streak and caused some trouble, but the Scorcher was outmatched by his adoptive sister. Grace one-ups Reza to move on to the next round. Lyra is once again shamefully turned into a Mage Scholar popsicle by Rhyme. With ice so cold it scorches, she might want to apply an Imperial Sigil to that burn. Rhyme moves on to round 2. In our final match of the first round, Samuel anticlimactically backstabs his knight in shining armor. This proves that a mirror set of Githian ideals is not enough to stand to the nether. Round 2 will be coming soon, and here are the matchups. If you want to get in on the action, pick a match or two and leave it in the comments below on why a hero should emerge victorious. Be sure to also press that like and subscribe button, and a special thanks to everyone who helped out with this video. Until next time, we'll see you on the Halcyon Fold.